The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
And then a book called "So You Want to Be a Game Master," and it's everything for.
So you want to be a master?
Pokemon.
Specifically, Game Master.
Thank you,
Which is like dungeon, how to build a dungeon, advanced dungeons, building raids into the wild, creating companions, extra stuff, etc. And I'm like, I'm gonna use this and get it ready for Arc 6.
What is this again?
Or Arc 7, sorry. Arc 7. Okay. Here we are.
What game is it for?
Everything you need to start your tabletop adventure for Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, and other systems. My idea was to at least take some concepts of these and bring them into Arc 7. Here we are, technically speaking, just shy of 25% of the way through Arc 7, and I have not opened this book until right now to actually read
at the table of contents.
To look at the table of contents, basically.
25% of the way?
Yeah, we're about a quarter of the way through the arc.
I try to make them
20
high,
episodes.
Yeah, I try to make arcs high teens, low 20s. So this being episode 5 is somewhere around a quarter.
This is episode 5?
This is episode 5.
Whoa.
I know.
Zoom and Daisy.
They go by quick. It also, I don't blame you at all, Daisy, because we have not released episode 1 yet, so it doesn't feel like the arc has really started.
Not only have we not released episode 1, we haven't released the Arc 5 Q&A, or not Q&A, sorry, summary episode, which is supposed to have been done before Daisy was even thought about joining the squad, I think.
Nice. On schedule.
So we're very behind. And by we, I mean me. Hello everyone, welcome to Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes that Scratch is an overpowered move. I'm your host, your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself, and with me here, forgetting about his YouTube channel because he's doing this.
It's me, Mohammed. Listen, sometimes the priorities just fall in line, and, Anirudh may or may not have black belt here. Anyways, across the table from me is someone who I'm pretty sure rearranged my keyboard into a Dvorak layout, and now I can't type.
It's me, Daisy. And I'll be honest, I didn't know how I did it, because I don't know what that is. So I can't help you turn it back. I'm sorry.
I just looked up what a Dvorak keyboard looks like. Not a fan. I can tell you right now.
It's supposed to be more ergonomic, a more ergonomic typing experience, because the QWERTY layout objectively sucks in terms of like where the most common keystrokes end up being.
True. I suppose. Yeah, you get all the So what would it be?
I've seen like a hot map before, and it's like really ugly for QWERTY. And Dvorak's supposed to be like cleaner, but you have to learn it. And also, I feel like I kind of want to learn how to type it, but also I'm like, if I learn how to type that, I'm gonna forget to learn how to type on every other keyboard. Yeah. So I
never learned how to type.
At all? Really?
I mean, I resisted every attempt.
Hunted peck, baby!
The computer lab haunts me to this day.
Random aside, I have to clean my keyboard, and I'm not looking forward to that. Anyways.
I should be doing that, but I'm not. Welcome to the show, everyone, where we get off on tangents and occasionally play Pokemon. How you guys doing today? It's fun little time.
Playing Pokemon?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I actually did play a fair amount of Pokemon today.
That sounds on brand for us.
I mean,
I was gonna do the bit about how we don't actually play Pokemon here, but I have done that bit before.
We're running out of bits.
I'm pretty sure I've played Pokemon during an episode before.
That's elite. I love that.
Daisy, if it was one of the episodes where you weren't talking too much, I'm not opposed to it. Now, if you're trying to run a character at the same time, being like, yeah, so Rose rolls for accuracy. Gosh, why'd that move miss? I mean, 18 hit.
Anirudh's gonna be really confused about how lost me and Daisy are for like an entire recording session one of these days, and it's gonna be because we're sitting in a union circle shiny hunting together, and Anirudh doesn't know.
No, I can predict it right now. It's gonna be it's gonna be the weekend that Pokemon AZ comes out. Or ZA or whatever the order is. I'm naturally going to be well behind. I think I'm going to be doing in the middle of my X and Y playthrough, trying to figure out how Kalos works. We're going to be recording that weekend, and you guys just will not respond to anything I say during that recording. And I'll just be like, guys, come on.
Anirudh, I don't think you understand. We're not recording that weekend.
Yeah, because we'll have finished the show.
When does it come out? 2025 end?
Well, I'm assuming November 2025. They've only said 2025, but I don't think they'll do January because I mean they're not going to try to make January a thing. Game sales in January suck,
right.
And so that leaves like either like spring, summer, or winter, or like November. And like I feel like the couple weeks before Black Friday window is like the classic Pokemon release window. You know,
right?
Like I doubt they're gonna release this game in the spring or in the summer.
Mm-hmm. So would we be done with the show?
No.
In November 25?
No, absolutely not. We'll be on Arc 8.
Yeah, I think. Okay,
no, like realistically, we won't be on Arc 8. Like realistically, by then we should be on Arc 10. We're gonna be on Arc 8.
Based on how recent seasons have gone, I think that might be It might be beneficial. Here, I'm going to throw this out now, and we'll see what happens a year and a half from now. I think, assuming you guys have not like solved all my mysteries and actually like beaten the game already, I think at that point in time we will be on our break between 8 and 9. That's my guess. I'm throwing out there. We'll be somewhere in that like, oh, I'm re-uploading ARC summary episodes and Q&As and all that sort of stuff. We'll be somewhere in the middle of that when this game comes out, assuming it comes out mid-November. If it comes out anytime in November, I think November is going to be the month that we're on our break. I'm calling it.
Anyone listening to this in November of 2025, tell Anirudh how wrong he is.
Anyone listening in November 2025, understand if I've delayed or sped up recording episodes because to try to meet this goal, understand that's the whole point. If you see episodes like getting thrown out there daily, or you see me just not upload for an entire summer again, it's because I'm trying to aim for that. I'm jotting this down.
Anirudh, I'm editing this episode. I will clip that completely out of context and be like, Anirudh rigs the release schedule.
We all know I rigged the release schedule. The release schedule right now is rigged because I'm not doing the work that I need to be doing for this. I'm busy recording Arc 7.
It's also wait, yes, that's my point. Riot.
Actually, yeah, that's what I need. I need y'all.
You're busy doing school.
Yeah, disgusting.
This is the easy week of school, though. We're just relearning. Like, all the classes are like, hey, here's the syllabus. Figure out how this works. Come back next week. And next week's spring break.
I was going to say, there is no next week.
There is nothing happening right now. For all logic reasoning, I should have, like, 10 episodes of Gates to Infinity, the ARC summary episodes, this, like, all cleaned up. And I'm like, how about no? What if I instead try to get into the Premier League and, like, Champions League football now in the round of 16?
This is never a bad time.
Yeah, because the season's never over.
Whoa, excuse you. There's an off season.
I can't find it. I don't know where it is. All right, anyway, that's irrelevant.
Summer. It's not that hard. It's the summer.
That doesn't make sense. The summer is where... All right, whatever. Welcome to the show.
We're going to finish.
We need to start this episode. That's what I really need to do. Last time on Not a Scratch, hold up, wait, an interruption. Coming in from Telegraph right now is Mansoor. That's right. He's currently telegraphing his responses in. I don't know where I got this telegraph from. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure if Mansoor sent it. All I know is that I got a package in the mail the other day, and it was this. And I set it up because I thought it was interesting, and I thought, hey, might as well learn Morse code, seeing as we had an entire like naming convention about the letters in the alphabet and all that. I thought it'd be interesting.
That was the NATO phonetic alphabet, not Morse code.
It's all the same clicks, beeps, and boops and all that.
No,
it's blatantly not. But it's like Japanese and Australian, two easily the exact same language is right there. Of course, Australian being English. Anyway, I set this up and I thought it would be fun. And just as I was about to try to like get things learning about it, I got a couple of messages from Mansoor actually. And I think I don't know if he just found my Telegraph number or because that's a thing. This analogy is getting off kilter very quickly. Anyway, what he's decided to do as of this point is a reminder, of course, Mansoor on the quest right now to find a brand new D&D TTRPG rule. He's decided to write a book. That's right. His solution is to write a book. Now, he says he's going to use a pseudonym, and he will not say what it is. But if at any point in time you see a book that just looks Mansoori, that's it. I just want to warn everybody. I don't know what that means.
There's going to be a new thread in the Discord of just the most Mansoori books at like a Barnes and Noble.
All right. I don't know what the book is about. I don't know what it means. I don't even know if it relates to his quest of finding the new TTRPG rule. But it's according to his process, which he will not tell me, that's the case. He has not told me a publishing date. It could be out now. It may never come out. But that's the thing. So just letting y'all know.
People listening at home, I would like to point out that we are recording this in March, like at the start of March. So it might be out by the time you're listening to this. Like
that's true. When this episode comes out in November of 25, this time next year and a half from now. There you go. This is one of the 36 different episodes I'm releasing daily to try to make sure we match that November break thing.
Exactly. Yep.
To go to your local bookstore, maybe buy a book in the process. Anyway, last time on Not a Scratch, hard transition here. What happened? Anyone remember?
Chugga, chugga, choo choo.
That is about 80% of it.
And then we explored the chugga choo choo. Yeah, in Dream
There you
World.
go, right there.
And Rose.
Names.
Yeah, Rose really did the thing. Daisy really did the thing with the names, and then I got jump scared, and we are still in Dream.
Fair. Yeah.
I pulled someone's astral projection out of them.
You also did that, and I think I like how we all just established. I think you threw out the term astral projection, and we're like, yep, that's the term we're using from this point forward. So yes, you did pull someone's their soul. What is it in Egyptian mythology? It's like their ba, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you just pulled a Lucario's ba, which is funny because Lucario's like based on Anubis. You just pulled Lucario's ba right out of him. Just what? Sure. So that's fun. And also, yes, we are in the middle of Kyle. We are in between the realization and conclusion of the jump scare. I think is where we ended the last episode.
Yeah.
So you can check out the previous episode if you haven't already. Anything else you want to add in there? We got a bunch of backstories. I threw out way too many mystery things because I'm obsessed. Daisy and you threw out much more reasonable storylines. My favorite, of course, is where are they? My favorite is Alphonse the Roserade, who is just a Roserade. They're a florist. They're visiting their cousin, who's also a florist.
No, they're a grocer. They're visiting their cousin who's a florist.
Thank you for. I didn't write that.
Oh, they're in retail, but we're retconning it. They're a grocer.
They're a grocer / retail. This will be a vital point in Arc 10, so please keep your notes down. Anything else you want to throw out there before we dive back in?
Don't forget our snack magnate.
Yes, we do have the snack magnate. Very important character.
Sir P. Kringle.
Sir P. Kringle. So, I think without further ado, unless anyone has anything we can add, we can dive on in. I don't know if I was clear enough for everybody to hear me, because it might get cut off, so let me be very clear about this. We have dived on in.
Splash!
During the dive, I yawned so hard that my jaw like a little pop.
I heard it.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Oh no, my jaw. Anirudh, you know this. My jaw just does this.
No, it's not that, but like I get lockjaw sometimes. So I just winced when I like the popping. It's like that. Usually for me, that's a bad sign.
I think it like at some point, like I like vaguely remember this happening. Like I think this was like maybe like freshman year of college. Like my jaw locked up and like I was trying to get it to close, and like eventually I got it and it like popped. And since then I've been able to just, but my jaw doesn't lock up anymore. It doesn't lock
You
up
broke
anymore.
the
Now
lock.
it just cracks every time I open it more than like 30 degrees.
Oof. Oh gosh.
All right,
It's
it made
fine.
me yawn a bunch, and now I'm sleepy.
And now we get the crazy energy. Look at Skarmory!
Great.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
That's right. Skarmory.
You forgot
We-
the jump scare was.
Before we deal with Skarmory, though, I remember this. I don't know if there was anything else I was supposed to remember. Daisy, I need you to roll for your berries real quick.
Berry.
See, I didn't even have to remind you. I was going to
didn't.
remind you after the dream, but
You
8.
roll a smart roll. Say that one more time, sorry.
8.
8. Cool. That's what you got last time.
Yum 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 yum.
delicioso.
Wonderful. Your berries are nowhere near getting done. That's what it does. I'll tell you
They
that.
still cooking.
They're going to be cooking for a minute if we keep rolling 8s. So I'm just going to tell you right now.
That's good.
The 8s are halfway through the die, basically. Oh my god. All right. These are going to take a minute.
Yeah. Yep.
I guarantee I'm gonna forget to use anything that I actually have. So these berries I get, I'm also never going to use.
They're just going to be
These
taking
berries
up
are just
space
there.
in your bag for no reason. It's going to be beautiful.
Okay. So where we last left off, Skarmory. Ta-da! Snoozing away though. You can tell it's the Skarmory that you deal with because it's got the bent nose.
Okay, wait. This is important. This is important timeline information. Did we establish that the Skarmory has a bent nose?
Yes, we made that. That was a very clear thing because Ralph was still your partner, and so still bent its nose while you were in the forest in Arc Zero.
Oh, because this was still in the guild tryout,
Correct.
right? It was still in Arc Zero that this happened.
Since Ralph decided to go to do different things in this universe, the Skarmory quickly readjusted its anger from Ralph and you to mainly you because you were there.
Yes. Yeah, but it still has the identifying beak.
Correct.
Okay.
It still has the beak.
Okay. So like, there's no mistaking it for a difference.
There's no mistaking it. We know that you've met, actually, technically speaking, you've met 2 different Skarmorys. One in the past that did not have a bent beak and was also a
Yes.
bad guy, and then this one, which does have a bent beak and is also a bad guy,
and knows who I am.
and knows who you are. More importantly,
Yeah. Does the Skarmory have anything out of the ordinary with them? Like, is there reason to be suspicious beyond the fact that they are suspect?
you would have to roll to get anything more than just they're asleep in their bed. Go ahead and roll me investigation, I suppose.
I'd be snooping. 14 plus 1.
A very clutch investigation roll. I think, is this a good way to do it? Yeah, let's do it this way. I think their bag is lying on the ground. It's not secure. So if you would like to snoop in their bag, that'd be the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, I think Kyle just more so wants to get an idea of, like, why the Skarmory is on this train. Like, basically, we're looking for, like, do they have, like, I don't know if they'd have anything, like, written out. I don't know if they have, like, a letter, like, hey, by the way, go to this place to track down this item. Or we have intel that X recruit is going here, follow them, right? Like, I don't know, like, that kind of deal. Like, Kyle's just basically like, okay, am I being tailed? And, do they have intel that we don't?
Okay. That's
There is a giant scroll in their bag outlining all of Hoopa's plans!
so what you see
And there's a
inside the
second
bag-
copy that you can take for free!
What you see in the bag is a fax machine, not a fax machine, sorry, a scanner, and a piece of paper that outlines all of Hoopa's plans. And there happens to be an electrical outlet right next to Skarmory's base. So you just plug it in, scan the paper a couple times, you email it to yourself, and you vomit. No.
Done!
I don't know who this is.
Yeah. Okay, unfortunately, there is no giant scroll like, hello, my dear friend. I am Hoopa, as you know very well, and this is a formal document to show all the criminal activity. Nothing like that.
It's all the minutes of all of the ring meetings of all time.
Yeah, Skarmory here is actually the secretary, and so it just has all the minutes. What you do have, though, I think inside the bag you see a couple things. You see a few items, like traveling items. So you see orange berries and apples and the other things like that. If you want more specifics, I can give them to you. For now, though, just under the assumption that they are all standard travel items.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing of note, however, is a small note. It's like sticky note size almost. It's like an index card sticky note somewhere in that ballpark. It's just got a short message on it.
The
something
biggest
like
note
that.
is
Maybe
a
slightly
small
bigger than
note?
that. It is a small note. On the note, it says in rough handwriting, but you can make it out. Meet chef to cook and climb.
Meet chef to cook and climb.
I'm guessing MEET.
Yes, meet as in greetings, not meat as in
Not looking
the
for a
thing that
meat
nobody
chef.
eats.
Those don't
No, 'cause
exist. Those don't exist
In this
the
universe,
Outcast
that does
region.
not exist because
That's why it would be
because
evil.
He's
Ooh.
evil. He makes steak.
Interesting. Okay. And Rose has not met the Skarmory yet, right?
No, I have
Rose
not.
has not. Yeah, Rose has not. I think as well because you rolled a full success. You also know that the Skarmory is heading to the same final train destination as you are, which is a city that you named that I forgot.
Snowdrift.
Not Snowdrift. Sorry, the other one.
Sea glass?
Seal Frost. You named this in the last episode.
Oh, so they're going. So the Skarmory's going like past where we're going.
No, sorry. So I don't. Maybe I think I might have explained this a few episodes ago. You guys, this train is going a long way. It's going to Seal Frost as its final destination. However, from there, you're going to travel south to Snowdrift.
Oh, for some
through
reason I thought we named Seal
alternative.
Frost as like one of the stops along the way. But okay.
No. Seal Frost is the final destination. I think what you're thinking about there is the Acrobat that's going to Lago Verde, which is on the way.
Yeah.
That's another
No,
thing.
I
That's
thought this
happening.
train was making multiple stops. But okay, cool.
It is. Most of them don't matter though.
Yeah. Okay. It says meet the chef to cook and climb is what the note says.
Meet chef to cook and climb.
Meet chef to cook and climb. And I can't tell where the Skarmory is going from Seal Frost City, right?
All you know is that their final destination is Seal Frost.
Okay. I think Kyle's gonna put things back the way that they were, and then get Rose's attention.
Huh? Hello? Who is
Uh,
this? You know this?
Kyle's gonna point to the Skarmory. I don't know why Kyle's being quiet. I think Kyle is I think Kyle's like trying to be like super sneaky about this because he knows that the ring also has some level of dream capability. So Kyle's just like puts a finger up to his mouth, like as in like shush, points to the Skarmory, and then starts drawing motioning like a circle on his forehead.
I'm gonna.
Would you understand this?
I don't. No, I haven't. I don't think I've fought anybody from the ring though, right?
Would you? Well, would you understand the message? I don't know if I should. This feels pretty straightforward, but I also don't know if Rose would get it or not, or have to roll to understand it.
I mean, I'm sure to make things easier, I probably would get it. I'm not gonna say
We
that I
can
interpret
roll
this as
Kyle's
pull this person's
performance
soul
against
out.
Rose's lack of smart. I don't know.
No.
What would this be?
I'm
shoot.
mostly just saying, Rose.
Nah, yeah.
I'm not gonna interpret this as you want me to pull the soul of this Skarmory out.
Well,
I think you would get this. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
Kyle's trying to convey that if you see this Skarmory, wee woo bad guy alert.
I think
I
Rose
think you get that.
like puts up arms like boxing. Like, are we ready? Are we fighting?
Kyle just shakes his head no and then nods towards the trade car door, just like let's keep moving.
All right. Is there anybody else in here, or is it just Skarmory?
There are 4 people here. We rolled last time. You rolled for the Oranguru, who's Tangerine,
right.
a heavyweight wrestling champ, and then the Skarmory. There's 2 others, but for both time and roll purposes, you don't get to see them.
Right.
You want to move forward?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess so.
let's wrap up this little trade investigation. There's what? 2 more passenger cars and a storage car, or one?
Oh,
more
you're
passenger
done with the passenger things. We were very close to finishing the train entirely.
Oh,
This is the
for
first
some reason I
passenger
thought
car.
this was the second to last passenger car.
No, this is the second to last car.
Oh, okay. I thought we
Because
were
in
in
front
car
of this,
3, not car 2. Okay.
Yeah, because technically there are two more left. There's the storage, which is what you're about to go into, and the engine, which you're not allowed to go into.
Yeah, we're not gonna investigate the engine.
Yeah.
I assume this train is running smoothly.
Yeah,
It's a bad assumption to make around Anirudh, but
that's only been once, I think.
it was the first time. You set a precedent.
Yeah, that was only the first time, and afterwards nothing's happened. You've had casual travels. I just thought about this, which is actually pretty funny. Of the members of the ring, if everybody was like, if we're going like competitive with this, so everybody's like level 50 and blah blah blah. I feel like Skarmory with the dropping of Ralph and the adding of Rose, I think Skarmory rises up the threat level, right? Because Ralph at least had some opposition, some neutral damage dealing ability.
Yeah. All of Kyle and Rose's attacks are resisted, but also, I mean, Rose do be kind of chunky in terms of bulk. So
true. Yeah, Rose could last a little bit longer. I suppose.
That wasn't a comment about any pastries or anything. That was just in terms of natural stats.
Does steel resist psychic?
Yes.
Dang. That's
yeah.
rude of
Yeah,
me.
it's Ghost and Dark that used to be and aren't anymore, right? Is that right? In Gen 4, steel used to resist Ghost and Dark, and then it no longer does.
I'll believe you.
There's some switch like that. I know Dark is one of them. There's another type that it used to be and then no longer is, because steel was just that overpowered in the older generations. And so Gen 4, going into 5, I think they switched it.
Guess I know what my 5th move should be. Hello, Fire Blast.
In generations 2 to 5, it resisted everything.
It's 5 to 6 that it switched. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. It resisted Ghost at the time. It doesn't resist Ghost anymore. And it resisted Dark at the time. It does not resist Dark anymore. But it gained the resistance to Fairy.
Right. Yeah. So it dropped those two, picked up the Fairy.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. Cool. You enter into the storage. This is where most of the big items, suitcases, large packages, crates of XYZ items are located.
Are there any suspicious looking items in the storage car? I ask with a 2.
Big box. Ooh, it's a big box. It screams big box.
Hey, this big box says big box on it in big box letters.
Correct.
I wonder what's in here.
Can I phase into the big box to see what's inside the big box?
Sure, why not?
Kyle's gonna poke his head into the big box.
It's big.
Inside the big box is a slightly smaller big box.
Kyle's gonna get up on his tippy toes and poke his head into the slightly smaller big box.
Okay, that time it works. You look inside the slightly larger big box and find an itty bitty little box.
What does it say in there?
You can't open it unless you want to literally walk in the box, which you could. You phased through it so far, but it's got jewelry box sort of vibes.
Is it just floating in the box, or am I X-ray visioning through packing peanuts? Or is it just loose inside of this big box and just jumbling around?
No, I think it's there's a stand, I guess is the best way to describe it. And it's kind of locked into the stand.
Wait, no, that looks cool. Wait. Okay, I was just poking my head further in as a bit, but now there's something cool here. I think Kyle's gonna poke his head, stand back outside the box, hold up a finger to Rose, just wait a second, and walk into the box.
Yeah, I was wondering why you would to keep tiptoeing in. I'm like, yeah, you could just.
I was just doing it as a bit because I just said I'm gonna poke my head into the box, and it's a slightly smaller box. And then I said, all right, I'm gonna reach and poke my head in, and it's gonna say slightly smaller box. And then Kyle's just gonna go and leave it alone. But there's something cool here, so Kyle's gonna be wait a second, and walk into the box.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about something. You walk further in the box. And again, like I said, on a little not a panel, a table.
It's not a pedestal.
It's one of those. A pedestal, that's the right word. On a pedestal, kind of locked in place so it doesn't move around despite the jostling of the train, is a jewelry box. It's not.
Is there a giant light beaming down on this pedestal?
There's no security as far as you can tell. There's no cameras. There's nothing. It's just kind of there. I mean, also, you would have to somehow open the box, and you got in without opening the box, so that's at least some form of security you evaded.
Yeah, wait, so there's this small little jewelry box looking thing on a pedestal. Does it say anything about it?
Nope. It's a nice little, it's like a felt box, I suppose. If you look at it, it's got that, like, little soft sort of feeling that,
I want to see what's in the box. I'm just morbid curiosity has just taken over. Kyle is just like, Kyle's like, I'm not actually messing with this thing. I'm not gonna take it. I just want to see.
Mm-hmm.
He's a kid. There's a shiny object. He's gonna look.
Okay. You look inside the box. I think it's openable. Yeah, you can't take it out because you would have to unlock there are different areas that you can, but you can open the box.
Okay.
Inside the box is a single coin.
That's it.
That's it.
I assume that this is some sort of like antique coin, but can Kyle tell this, or is this just, does Kyle look at it and just see coin?
You see a coin. If you want to roll to know what type of coin it is, you can. That would be more of a history roll, I think.
Let's see if Kyle was paying attention in school. 15 plus 1.
It's a Gimme Ghoul coin.
Oh, it's the Gimme Ghoul's one coin. Kyle's gonna like put the coin back.
Take the coin now. You want to take the coin now?
Oh, this is so adorable. This is so
Pick up the
heartwarming.
coin, bring it to the Gimme Ghoul. I found this.
Well, Kyle's gonna.
It's probably yours.
Well, yeah, Kyle's gonna like put everything back the way it was, and then go outside the box and see if it's like tagged with like anyone's name or anything.
Yeah, I think with a full success, you can probably see on the sides, like for passenger. I don't think they have the name, so I think they would just put like the passenger's like seat number, and so it's in like 5A or whatever the seat that
the seat with the Gimme Ghoul is.
Yeah, it's like a passenger 5A.
Oh, that's so. The Gimme Ghoul, he's not even holding on to his coin. He's like, no, it has to be somewhere safe, somewhere special. My one coin.
We named them Chest. So, no, it's Chest Form. Sorry, did we give them a name? No, we named them G. We named them G Mini Ghoul.
G Mini Ghoul, that was the name.
That's right. Chest Form. So, Mr. Ghoul over here, Mrs. Ghoul, the Ghoul. I actually like the Ghoul.
It's the Ghoul.
The Ghoul. The Ghoul over here is like, look, this coin is so important. There's a theoretical special episode behind how I got this coin. So as a result, I'm gonna put it there so that if somebody tries to get my coin, they can't get it off of me. That's right.
There's a theoretical special episode about gathering the rest of the coins.
Oh my god, I would be so down. I love how in my head it's always been like this poor, like sympathetic character, and you just made them seem like the biggest Scrooge of all time. Just like, listen, ain't nobody touching my coin.
Well, no. It's more of the I don't even. Does Gimme Ghoul start off with one coin? I assume. I never used it in the playthrough.
Well, Gimme Ghoul itself doesn't really have coins. Gimme Ghoul chest form always is like full of coins, and Gimme Ghoul roaming form has the one coin. But also, when you interact with a Gimme Ghoul in Scarlet and Violet, if you interact with the roaming forms, you get like 1 to 20 coins, and if you interact with the chest forms, you get like 15 to like 100 coins.
That it's not actually chest form; it's just a random chest that this roaming form found.
That's the story. Actually, this is two.
I mean, that is the lore behind Gimme Ghoul. But yes.
It's not yet chest form. It's just carrying around this chest. This is the chest.
No. This is. Oh my god.
Yo. Okay. Hold up. All right. We're throwing in random.
Scrap the episode. This is the lore.
We're throwing in random things. I kind of want you.
There's
to roll for it. But
there's a whole spin-off mini arc that can be done from not a scratch of the Outcast region's first Golden Go, named what was his name?
G Mini,
aka the Ghoul, or G Mini Ghoul, aka the Ghoul,
who becomes the Outcast region's first ever Golden Go.
Logically, I should make you roll for this. However, I don't want you to. As you see this coin and says, as you connect it to the Gimme Ghoul, this is the chest that Ralph stole from back in Arc 2. It's that chest.
I don't remember this.
There's a chest in
You
a
don't
random
remember.
house as you got off a boat that Ralph walks in because it's like an empty house, and he takes like a couple of gummies and other things like that.
It's right to be mad.
There was a chest there. This is that chest. I think this Gimme Ghoul was just looking for coins, I suppose. Found this now empty... Well, no, in this universe it'd be full. Found a full chest, sold the stuff in that chest to take possession of the chest and have some money to go on an adventure to look for coins. Bam, got it.
Or in this universe,
wait. This
it
Gimme
was the
Ghoul sold off
coins.
everything in the chest to get that first Gimme Ghoul coin. They traded away everything in that chest for this first Gimme Ghoul coin. It is their prized possession,
dummies.
and now they are on the quest for 998 others. All right, listen, everyone who was mad at Kyle about giving Ralph the silent treatment, listen, Kyle was right. In Timeline A, G-Mini Ghoul is a coinless Gimme Ghoul, okay? Because Ralph did that.
Does Gimme Ghoul need 100 or 1,000 coins too?
100.
It's 100, okay, because you said
well,
998 more coins.
No.
Oh no, it is 1,000.
To evolve chest form. I don't know if roaming form Gimme Ghoul can evolve, but to evolve chest form Gimme Ghoul, in Scarlet and Violet, you need to have 999 Gimme Ghoul coins.
Yeah, you can't have roaming form.
Yes, you can. You can transfer it in from Go.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. If
How
you have
come
roaming,
none of them have shown up on my Go account?
if you have roaming form Gimme Ghoul in Pokemon Go, you can transfer it in Scarlet and Violet.
Oh my
Fascinating.
gosh, do I need to
Also,
download Pokemon
why
Go?
aren't they in my game?
I've never seen
cool.
a roaming form Gimme Ghoul in Pokemon Go, so.
All right, so this fellow's 1 out of 1,000. That journey to get the first one was so stressful and complicated that it's now prized possession A, under lock and key in a different location.
Oh my god, I cannot believe I just got a payoff on that decision to be mad at Ralph. Like almost 4 full years later, I get the payoff for that decision. That's so good.
That's what we do on the show. These are the moments I live for as a DM, where we can connect random, uneventful, and unmeaningful plot points to other plot points that, for all intents and purposes, probably shouldn't have been connected in the first place. That's what we do here.
Anirudh, we need to take a hot second here. I'm just texting Mansoor. I was right in all caps.
No context?
Yes. No. I'm gonna say Ralph deserved the silent treatment.
I feel like he's just going to be very confused.
I was right. Ralph deserved the silent treatment. He destroyed poor Pokemon's dreams.
Oh boy.
Before I could even get that last text out, he just texted back, "Wah." Oh no, sorry, it wasn't whack. It was what?
Timeline, where we see a Gimme Ghoul dragging around a bindle on a stick.
Oh boy. Cool. Anyway, we spent an hour. Oh boy.
Mansoor's response: I plead the fifth.
Oh man. Okay. I hate to be that guy, but we spent roughly an hour ish recording, of which we've gone through 2 cars.
I told you an hour into recording, it's off the rails.
Yeah, but we're on target right there. Anything else you want to do in the storage area? There's a bunch more boxes of various shapes and sizes.
This last car was more for me than for Kyle. Kyle saw it and was like, cool, I lost my mind. Let's move on.
Cool. This is the engine up front. Otherwise, we're done with car searching at least.
Oh, I thought you were going to say otherwise known as the Zoom room.
The Zoom room? I do not know how to feel about that. The engine. All right, you know what? Forget it. Engine. There's a sign on it that's written in a Polytoad's handwriting that says Zoom room. Cool. Let's exit out of this storage facility. Let's leave and figure out what happens here. Speaking of leaving, as you leave the car here, is there any other car you want to head back to? Anything else you want to do? Or do we cut the dream off for good?
I think the rest of the dream is just as they make their way back Kyle and Rose just trade notes on what they found and like share information, and like catch up on like, oh, that's this person, and then they get back to the car and Kyle just like waves like, all right, adios, and you see him just kind of like the kind of jump you do like in a high jump, like in track, like a high jump.
Right, like the backwards one?
Yeah, the jumping backwards over the bar. Kyle like just does that and flops back into his body.
Rose, your method of going to sleep?
I don't know. I think I just face plant.
Just plop to sleep.
Looks at bed, thunk.
And all is well as we go to sleep. The next morning, it's a bright, shiny new day. I think at this point, we are a solid X number of units away. How far are we? Train go burr. How far train go burr?
Train no go burr.
Train go chug.
Train go chew.
Yeah, that's train takes a large shot of whiskey, and as a result, is moving. All right, we want to add that. We want to add this. We want to go here. 1, 2, 2. Left at night. Okay, yeah. So at this point, the next day, I think early morning, you're reaching Lago Verde. So at least one of the individuals I mentioned is leaving, right? The acrobat.
Yes.
Where are you? The Skrelp named Flitter heads off the train. And now you have a passenger car that's one seat empty. Nobody gets on the train from here. Very quickly, things start chugging along. It's morning. It's breakfast time. I'm assuming you want breakfast.
Yeah.
What kind of food they got here?
Well,
Daisy, you let me know.
I think Kyle's just gonna go to like the dining car right next to them. I don't know if Rose was planning on doing that or going to like the other side of the train to have breakfast with Freddos.
Oh yeah, I should probably go meet up with Lucille.
Also, I don't remember if I don't remember if Snackman's on the other dining car or this dining car. I forget which dining car Snackman's closer to. I think Snackman's closer to the other dining car.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Snackman can take his pick.
Oh, Snackman's right in the middle. Nice.
Yep.
It's a 50-50 shot on who runs into Snackman.
Odds or evens?
Your call,
Someone's
Daisy.
got to call it.
Huh?
Odds or evens? Odds or evens?
A secret third thing.
0.
I will accept that. However, that will mean you will not meet Snackman.
I says evens.
Yeah, Rose.
All right,
Daisy said
evens. Evens it is. All right. So, Kyle, you get the quote-unquote boring folks as nobody.
Kyle has a nice,
interest.
quiet breakfast.
Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM of Not a Scratch. Thank you for listening to this episode. So, the episodes theoretically come out bi-weekly, so be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things you ought to do when supporting a podcast. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends, share us with people who like announcement episodes, because that's the next thing that you'll see on the feed. It's a big sort of update about what's happening and what's going to happen and stuff like that, so I'm going to keep this midsection pretty short for the most part. So be sure to leave us a review on your podcasting platforms, because it really does help out. You can follow us on all the socials, Discord in particular, which is all available in the description down below, and there's a website where you can check out merch, the episodes, art page, and more. You can check that out again in the description as well. We want to thank Glitch City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, the Pokemon Center themed Lo-Fi Lullaby remix, and the Pokemon Reborn Champion Battle theme. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the song Strangers on a Train. Big thing, we got a Patreon. We want to shout out our patrons. Right here, right now, they get early access to episodes, special behind-the-scenes looks at what goes into the game, and more. You'll also be recognized during the show right here. So, thank you to our Patreon members, Ursa93, Eli, Damon Liger, Simon Pella-Joaquin, Fennec, Evelyn C., Arming Sword and Buckler, Blue Earwear, Darkwire Drive, and Intellion Spy. For more information, again, description's got a bunch of stuff. You can contact us on Discord or all sorts of different socials. Big thing that I'm trying to remind you guys about. The fact that this midsection is so short is because there's an announcement, update, thingy thing. That's the next thing you'll see on the feed. I highly recommend that you listen to that because it'll explain basically what's happening for the rest of the year at minimum, if not the early parts of next year. So be sure to look out for that and future episodes. Speaking of future episodes, we should get to the current one. So I'm going to stop talking and we're going to go back many moons ago to when this was previously recorded. Whoa, back in time.
So Kyle, as you have a nice calm breakfast with nobody of interest, Rose, I think in an effort to go meet Lucille, probably head that way, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
Cool. You head into the dining car. So you're going from car number 11, which is your specific car, all the way up to car number 4, which is where Lucille would theoretically be having breakfast. I think you head there. I think you head there. I think you're looking for Lucille, right?
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
All right. Lucille, I think, is there. A few other folks are there. Some folks you recognize from your little trip last night. Very importantly, I think, I think this would be right. The Skarmory is there eating breakfast.
That's fine. They don't know me.
Yeah, how evasive are you attempting to be, if at all?
Probably not. I'm probably just sight focused on Lucille if he's here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think Lucille sees you very quickly and kind of just like waves like, "Hey, I'm over here." Sitting next to Selena the Glaceon.
Hey.
You have met them both. Okay. Oh no, I thought you were like, "Hey, you."
What's the breakfast today? Anything good?
I don't know. What would be interesting to you? I'm not a big breakfast person. I'm usually coffee plus like small thing and go. They got all the stuff here. You paid high quality. You paid a good $0 for these tickets, Daisy. So they went all out.
Oh gosh. I think there is a very intricate buffet that you can choose from.
Makes sense, yeah.
But oh gosh, I don't know who it would be. Somebody's got one sad croissant though, and that's it.
A sad croissant.
Just one sad croissant. Maybe it's the Skarmory.
I think, yeah, sure, why not? Skarmory's just got one sad croissant just sitting there. Skarmory's just looking at it like, I'm a bad guy, so I take this and eat it. Ha ha ha.
I take the food that looks sad because I'm sad inside.
Because I'm EVIL. Haha. What do you have for breakfast, Rose?
Probably just, simple, hold on while every single food leaves my brain.
A simple air and water. That sounds like my breakfast on normal days.
Something fancy. I think it's, you've heard of gingerbread houses. But this is...
Yes, and I'm confused.
This is Toast House.
Okay, sure. So you bring the equivalent of a house of toast. Literally.
Yeah, and it's got different stained glass berry jelly windows and little pads of butter-like tiles for a floor walkway.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this would be incredible to see, probably very unhealthy, and it would be very impressive to actually put that together.
Somehow
however,
it is still nice and warm and crispy because it would take a while to assemble, you would think. But I think there's a Graplock chef who is just going real fast.
Funnily enough, there's a passenger here that's a Graplock, so you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna add this to them as well. Graplock was one of the random Pokemon that either I or you threw at me, so I'm gonna say that this Graplock that's in one of the passenger cars is actually not a passenger, but like a traveling chef. So just got hired to work on the train.
Specializes in food architecture.
specializes in food art. Perfect. Great. So the graplock there, I think as you sit down, Lucille kind of looks like it's like, that's pretty good there.
Yeah, I went for the Victorian model.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I actually we need a name for the graplock. Anything popped to your mind, is it?
Let me see if I can spell. Corbel. Corbel.
Corbel?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Corbel here. I think Lucille actually mentioned like, oh yeah, that's really nice. Corbel's actually one of our bunkmates. So just going on and on about different sort of recipes and ideas and philosophies. Victorian model, very nice. I would recommend, though it's harder to make, Gothic.
Ooh.
Because Gothic, what he does is he has to like paint the walls in a way, and he uses this like chocolate spread. Oh man, I don't think it's quite a breakfast food. It's more of I think it's more of a dessert or snack that you have and then feel guilty about afterwards. It's one of those sort of things.
I may have to see what's going on over there if I get any tips for the baker.
You're like, you know what? Forget this aura nonsense. Hey, Graplock, can you come over here? Let's have a conversation.
Can you up my baking game? How do I do this?
Yeah, if you're training in aura, I'm gonna train in chefdom.
Can you teach me the Baroque style?
You know what I'm really into? Impressionism. Can you try? Maybe abstract. Can you bring me? Here is toast. Graplock's like, all right, let's start this off. This is my most famous piece. It's called Untoasted Toast. Just a slice of bread.
Oh,
I sold this for 476,000 poke. It's beautiful. No, but I think Lucille's and Selena both have some sort of small, not as intricate thing, but they've been here for a little bit longer, so. So as you start chowing down, I suppose.
So yeah. Hello. Hi. Nice to see you again, Selena.
Yeah, nice to see you as well.
Nice to.
This is a very different voice from Selena in the past. Was very much like a, "Hey, I'm so excited." That is, Selena's not supposed to be like that. So I'm trying to pull it back. So Selena's much more steady tone. So in case anyone's like, "Hey, Selena was not like that last arc," it's like, yes, for a reason, because that was wrong. This is more accurate.
But hey, yeah, nice.
Maybe
to meet
Selena
you
just really likes mysteries and mansions. So
I think
really
yeah.
excited
Selena was just
about
real into the house. And now that Selena's not a trained person, so now it's like returned to.
Oh yeah, it's real nice. Cool. Nice to
cool trains.
Nice
and
to meet you again.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's a thing.
So also good to see you again, Lucille, for the first time since the mansion.
You don't. It's fine. Selena knows.
Oh, okay, that was.
It's cool.
I was. It's like maybe not. People don't know, and like maybe that's strange. I don't know. I'm not used to this ghost stuff.
Is it strange? Sure. Is it strange for us? Not really.
So you can do it too, then? Asking Selena.
Yeah, I can absolutely. Still working on the perfectionist thing. I kind of pop in and out occasionally during it, but yeah, I can do the whole dream sequence thing, or at least waking up and seeing things around me.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So mountains and stuff.
Yeah. So we were thinking about like training areas, and being an ice type, it might be actually beneficial for me to train in the mountains, right? So getting an environment that is best suited for you, at least. Because we've done traveling training in the past, and those have been helpful. So the idea is that we can gain more, I guess experience is the best way to describe it, get more experience and knowledge about it when in an environment that's comfortable for me.
I see. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't know what else to.
I don't know why I'm here.
Do you have any other plans?
Besides training?
Yeah.
Did we have any other plans beside training?
I don't think so. I think we were just looking to see what. It depends on the results, I suppose. Did you have anything in mind?
So, you can train me?
Yeah. Did we not discuss this yesterday?
I
Or this
mean,
morning?
I don't know if it was like official.
Do we need a contract or something? I'm not big into paperwork. You just hear in the distance, like, I am, and then that's it.
No, I guess not. I just maybe kind of wanted to confirm that actually happened. So that's
Yeah, no
cool.
Yeah.
What does training entail? Do I gotta
Oh,
prepare now? Like, what do I need to do?
I think. Oh, that's hard because I don't know where your skill level is. You're clearly more skilled than most rookies because you're doing the whole dream sequencing thing. I suppose for now, here's my recommendation: good nights of sleep and meditation. If you can do that, we can test you when you first come, and then I can base a curriculum based on that. I suppose this sort of fits you. You know, you're a teacher, right? So.
Yeah. Right.
Well, yeah, you're teaching that the Trico, right?
Yes. That is what I said. Yes.
Yeah.
Just completely forgetting that was her cover story. Me talking about pastries. They're like, what?
Just like, right, yes. In
I'm
my
teaching
side
about
business,
baking.
I teach baking skills.
Also a traveling baker, but I don't do toast. Okay.
Yeah. Also get climbing equipment. That's important because I probably cannot provide that. So you'll have to find that yourself and
Like
climb up,
ropes and stuff?
like ropes and stuff.
It's not like a path?
They both give you this look like, no, it's
Okay.
not a path. No.
Huh. Alright. I finished eating my toast.
Yeah, you've gotten through the chimney and everything. Now it's like, all right, cool. Yeah. Anything else, or?
I don't know, you got anything for me?
I think Selena out of nowhere is like, you know what I need? Another cup of milk. Bye. And just like gets up, walks off, completely just like focused on the milk now. Just like, adios. Give me this, glug glug, etc. No, I don't have anything. Meditation, sleep, and the climbing equipment. Get those 3 things. Day 1 of training, we'll do sort of like a test to see where you are, and from there we can really strive to build your skills.
Does the training also do the defense thing you were talking about?
The whole the wall thing, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do the wall thing.
I can learn that.
You can learn that. Yeah, it's not too difficult to start. I think you can I think based on your skill, you could very quickly get a basic wall. Getting a stronger wall, that's more on you experience and all that sort of stuff. But basic wall, yeah, got that.
How
I think you
would
can get
I
that quickly.
start that now?
Oh,
Maybe?
sure, yeah. That's not a bad idea. The big thing that you need to do is as you're in vulnerable situations, that's hard of me to say, like sleeping and all that sort of stuff, before you get into that situation, empty your mind.
Right.
It's empty the mind, and then think of one thing, something that's very strong to you, something that's very important to you, and that's effectively the only thing that somebody else can see. So they'll just bounce off of that idea.
Cool. I think I finish up and like say goodbye and walk away, and you just hear Rose like muttering under her breath, empty the mind. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Just, take everything out, put it in a box. Yeah, just think about emptying the mind. Cool. How do I do that? Okay.
I think so as you're walking out, I think you bump into the hippopotas, who I think is like grabbing some coffee. I was like, very sorry there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to where I'm going. Are you okay?
Please. It's all my fault. I completely apologize. Mr. Sir P. Crinkle, at your service.
Oh,
Would you? Yeah, I feel like you would know who Mr. Kringle here is.
yeah. Kringle. I've heard that name before. Are
Yes,
you
yes.
of the crispy Sorry.
Oh, bro. All right, sure. All right, let's do this.
You can do it, Daisy. Come on. You got it.
You wouldn't happen to be from the crispy Kringle snack and beverage company, would you?
Sorry, I'm jotting down crisp E Kringle. I'm spelling it KRISP space E space KRINGLE. Crisp E Kringle Corporation.
I laughed because I almost said Krispy Kreme.
I did hear that.
I know.
Why, yes, indeed. In fact, I am current owner, CEO. I believe we still have majority ownership. Full owner, partial owner, majority owner, CEO, etc. of the Crispy Kringle Corporation. Yes, indeed.
Wow, that's very cool. I used to stock your snacks in my store. They would fly off the shelf.
Yes, I'm very proud of our accomplishments and the efforts that our team has put together to creating various different types of snacks.
Though I would maybe had to shift my inventory because they almost started taking away from the pastries.
I completely do. As someone that once had a small business themselves, fully understand that. Yes, I'm glad that you were able to service your customers with our products for the time that you were able to.
Where are you headed? You got some big chip meeting?
Well. And I think the hippopotamus kind of like motions you down as if to be like, here, I got a secret for you.
Well. We just cut to the outside of the train and we're passing by multiple different ways to get water out of the ground.
Well. Actually, it's very, very, very interesting that you tell me about this because I am currently on my way, a long distance indeed, but on my way to New Ventus City, in fact, where I will be introducing a brand new product, unprecedented, in our corporation.
That's real cool. Is this like where you can tell me because it's cool, or is that not this interaction here?
Oh, my dear friend, sorry, I've just kept the secret for so long that, but to a fellow pastry connoisseur like yourself, I feel like you would appreciate this very much. You see, I recently got engaged. Waiting for a response. That's the snack, everybody. My significant other. That's the snack.
Slightly longer than uncomfortable pause as Rose thinks he's gonna keep talking, and I just go, nice.
Yes, and in fact, they are on the train right here. They are, and I need now a name and a company for an alcremie.
Okay, hold on. Let me crack my name bones here. Oh, come on. There's too many. Come on, how do I spell? Oh no, I can't spell. There we go. It is in our Zencaster chat. That's the name. What was the other thing?
The company.
The company? Oh god.
The company. Major. Is that on Twice on Purpose?
Yeah.
Major.
Yes, I recently got engaged to Miss Isthmus. Miss Isthmus. Mrs. Miss, you know? Miss Isthmus. Of course, herself being the significant owner of Major Bottling Co. And in fact, we are about to announce a combination product, a drink that tastes like a chip. I know it sounds bizarre,
but it is absolutely wonderful.
Oh, cool.
Also, the engagement, all that sort of stuff, it's very exciting. Anyway, it's a very, very secret recipe. It's very, very dangerous to get into the wrong hands. Lords, all above understand the struggle we've had to get, merely to get the recipe from our local factory over to my hands alone. Why, we were nearly robbed 3 different times.
Well, I'm glad that they didn't get their hands on it. And you can go on your way to do that. That's cool. I will probably not see it because I'm not at my store anymore, but maybe we'll be on the shelves. Big smile. Slowly backing away towards the door.
Yes, that's at least the thing I'm announcing. My soon-to-be wife, on the other hand, is announcing something more up her alley. It's not up mine. There are these things called, what are they called? Debbie cakes. I don't know what they are.
Hold on.
It's like, wait a minute, what? Oh gosh, what's another lemon lime flavored chips?
Oh,
Guys,
God.
what if we took Sprite and chipped it?
You realize the name, right?
No, I don't.
It's a
If
little
there's
bit of a
another-
stretch. Read
Is this-
read the full name. Read the full name for us.
Lemon lime flavored
No,
chips.
no. The Alcremie.
Serem Isthmus. Nope, not getting it.
That's fine.
This is gonna bother me now.
This was an
I'm not even
alternate.
picking it up. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
This was an alternate name.
oh,
Oh, I get it.
It's a bit of a
Okay, we-
stretch. I wanted it to be not too obvious.
That makes sense. You want to forget it? We're introducing Coca-Cola. That's what they're making up.
Serum
Hey,
is
guys. Yeah. You know what? We're also introducing the concept of Coca-Cola. Congratulations. No. Anyway, they got lemon lime flavored chips. Actually, I'm gonna redo my little chip drink thing to be specifically that. Lemon lime flavored
Takis.
chips / Takis. Honestly, I feel like there's an audience for that.
I mean, Rose is like, oh, that actually sounds pretty good. Well,
Anyway, that's a secret. Don't tell anyone.
I will not, but I will look for them on shelves.
The hippopotamus gives you the equivalent of a thumbs up. As,
Any shelf at the library.
I will look for them at my local library. Cool. And I think with that, unless you want to talk to anyone else, we can head back to Kyle, I suppose.
Yeah, no, we'll head back.
Cool. Kyle, anything you want to do during this time period, breakfast time? Most of the people that you've got aren't as how best to describe it? Aren't as fascinating of characters because I made them up. So
yeah. I mean, Kyle very cautiously avoided the front dining car because, you know.
because a big bird over there. So
Yeah.
Big
I
bird
could not
teeth.
get my voice high enough pitch for that. Dear Lord, I cannot squawk.
so squawk.
But yeah, so I think Kyle just had like a nice, quiet breakfast with Titan and Pip, and you know, just chilled out. I think after
I think
breakfast, Kyle probably heads to what was the room that really caught his eye? Forget what it was.
Observation
the-
room in the back, rec room in the middle. It's got the Volter flip game that Rose lost by looking at it.
Yeah.
There was the lounge as
was there
well.
something
That's
cool
further
in the
up.
lounge? I forget. There was
Was
definitely something where I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna be back here."
it the observation car?
It might have been the
if it was-
observation car. Yeah, I think it was.
Probably. All right, you can go back to the
Yeah.
observation car if you'd like.
Yeah, so I think after breakfast, like Kyle finishes breakfast and is like, "Well, we've got time to kill." He just kind of goes to the observation car, just kind of hangs out there.
Let's see. How many do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Give me a D20. That probably works. Yeah, because
That's how we decided a random person last. 5. That's Skarmory. Ah!
I'll tell you right now, 2 was Skarmory, which would have made this
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
No, in fact, 5. I think we'll go. I guess 2 wouldn't have been in that case because I'm going from the bottom, so that would have been 19. A 5 is 1, 2, 3.
5 is Rose.
5
I know
is
you
fun.
expect- I know you excluded all of us, but
Yeah. 5 is the alchemy, actually, that I was just talking about.
buddy.
So I think
I
I think in the back, just
the
looking back, you
hypnotized
see.
the alchemy.
So I think in the back of the observation car, you just see what looks like a prim and proper alchemy, just staring off in the distance, kind of like looking out. Ooh, we need a form for alchemy because alchemy's got a couple. Is there a lemon lime form?
There's a matcha.
I know there's a lemon sweet.
Matcha alchemy with a lemon sweet.
All right, which one looks more? Let's see. Matcha is like the pesto color almost.
The others are vanilla and cherry swirl.
Yellow. Oh, there are minor. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Different.
Yes. Okay, there's
I didn't
lemon
realize
cream. There's matcha cream.
Holy mackerel. All right, let's go. What would fit best here? Lemon lime would be like sour. There's no sour, is there? Oh, I guess the clover one though. That would probably be it. So it'd be lemon cream clover sweet. Is probably what I'm picturing.
Okay, that could work. Oh, there isn't a lemon sweet. I'm sorry, it's a star sweet that I was thinking of. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. So all right, we're gonna major bottling co. I got so many notes about this alchemy that I did not expect to have. We've got it's the lemon sweet, or not lemon sweet, lemon cream, clover sweet. There you go. So it's the brightest yellow, I suppose. Green eyes, green clover as their little puffs. The shiny one is gray, or like, yeah, it's gray or something, basically. Is that right? Oh, okay.
Oh wait, the color of alchemy depends on like your spin. I thought it was more like RNG than that. You could customize your alchemy.
Yeah, that I knew. That was based on like the spin and the hand and all that sort of stuff.
Well, no, but it's based on the direction you spin, the duration of your spin, and the time of your spin.
Yeah.
And then the sweet just like affects like, the sweet bits. That I knew.
Yep.
But I didn't know you could customize the color of your alchemy. Oh my god. That's so cool.
These are the fun ones. These type of evolution things are cool. Anyway, so yes, we have the lemon cream clover sweet alchemy in the back. Very prim and proper. It looks like a lady of prestige, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Just staring off in the back. But yeah. So
you say this like Kyle's gonna make conversation.
I think they will. I think she starts off just like,
Oh, hello. It's such a nice view from the back, isn't it?
Kyle gives like a very polite nod of like, yes, it is. And like, I think Kyle like grabs like a sheet of paper and starts sketching whatever the view in the distance is. I don't know if, is there like there might be mountains that you could see from here.
I will say, at this point,
sketching.
you're leaving a perfect sketch concept in general is the Green Lake itself, the thing Lago Verde is named after. That's wonder of the world-esque sort of thing.
Yeah. So I think Kyle kind of gives a polite nod, like brings out a piece of paper and starts like sketching the Green Lake.
Oh, are you an artist?
Kyle just like kind of like gives like a 50-50 bush with his hands. Just like I dabble.
Oh, that's so nice. I don't know too many art people in my industry. The only one I know is have you heard of what's her name?
I can't remember her name. Come on, man. You made the character.
Sketcher.
The one lady.
Kyle, I think is gonna pipe in and is just like, are you talking about Brusher?
Brusher, thank you for helping me.
Have you heard of Brusher? Yes, Brusher.
Kyle just like very vigorously nods, just like, yeah, no, she's her work is phenomenal. I actually I got to meet her the other week.
Oh, that's so fun. I'm a big fan of her work. I've known her for years. And such a successful family. You know, they have a daughter. She's such a wonderful little thing.
I was wondering if like, no, Kyle's badge can't like, fake being someone else's badge, or like Kyle's badge wouldn't fake that he's in the Bronze Roses right now. It would have been really funny if he could pull that off. But I think Kyle,
you just go with the back and like grab like a lockpick and be like, all right, let me see if I can twist this gear a little bit.
Yep. No, I think Kyle just kind of nods along and just goes, yeah, I've actually worked with Snow. She's great.
You have? How has she been? I haven't seen her in so many months. So I'm a godmother, I suppose. So I always want to make sure that she's doing okay. Is she?
Kyle just again gives like a very penitent laugh, like, yeah, no, she's doing well. She's a part of the Bronze Roses, so
Yes, I know. It's so exciting to
good
be
work
part
there.
of a guild. It's so fun. I
Kyle
unfortunately
just
didn't get the
kind
opportunity
of
myself.
nods and like, I don't think Kyle's gonna like show off his badge, but Kyle just kind of nods along, just like, yeah, it is fun. I think Kyle saying he worked with Rose kind of, or worked with Snow kind of like implies it.
Worked with Rose. Who's Rose? Very important.
Oh.
Almost like Snow.
You'll learn all about Rose soon.
Yeah, in about like 15 minutes, like, honey, I just met the most wonderful person. So did I. I met a baker.
Yes, I do hope she's doing well. I know, so proud of her. There's an interesting painting. Have you ever heard of the recipe?
Kyle's eyes kind of widen, and he just kind of very aggressively nods, just like, yes.
Well, actually, it's that painting in particular that I'm on this trip to be. While my fiance is working on business stuff, I'm actually traveling in that direction to meet up with the current owner of it to hopefully purchase it. Because I know I've heard it's such a wonderful piece, and to have another one of the exclusive collection of brusher, it would be such a fascinating sort of thing.
Kyle's eyes like go like bug-eyed, just like, what? And Kyle is just like, if you don't mind, would you be able to arrange for me to see it as well at some point? I have to stop in Snowdrift City on business, but I would love to see it sometime if you can arrange that.
Of course, any friend of Snow is a friend of mine. I have slowly realized this is a location where you don't have cell phones, and it's very hard to connect people when you don't have technology like that. Of course, though, I'd be happy to help. I do need to still, of course, see if I can strike a deal, because there's a chance that I might not be able to. But if I am, absolutely.
Kyle just nods appreciatively.
I do believe it's almost the end of breakfast. Very nice conversation with you. What was your name again?
My name's Kyle.
Kyle, nice to meet you. My name is Mist. Sierra Mist. No. My name is well, everyone calls me Miss Isthmus. Miss Is. I can't even pronounce it, dearie. You can just call me Rem. That might be a little bit easier.
Kyle just Kyle gives a very polite nod and just kind of extends like a hand for like a shake.
She does the equivalent of like the classic like rich lady one, where it's like very meek but like also a theoretical handshake.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was very nice to meet you. Now, I do apologize, but I must go and make sure that my fiance isn't having too much coffee in the morning. He tends to get wild ideas about products when drinking too much coffee. He's got a very fun one about lemon lime flavored chips, which I think could be interesting. There's certainly no
Kyle
need to
kind
worry.
of grimaces, just like, oh.
I am both intrigued and terrified, which I suppose could be its own thing.
Yeah, this Kyle just kind of like shrugs, just like, your guess is as good. It shrugs, it's like, yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
He's a nut, but he's my nut.
And that just walks off.
Kyle continue his little sketching after
Cool.
she leaves.
He's not a nut, he's a potato.
Well, he's a hippo technically, but
Hippotato.
oh brother.
Have you looked at Hippopotas? It is very clearly a potato with legs and a head.
Hippopotato tots.
Hippopotato-
Hippopotato
oh,
tots.
Hippopotato tots.
You just hear in the abyss, honey, new idea, tater tots. And with that, I think the morning kind of comes to a close. We get some nice, good little conversation pieces, new content, new peoples. I think this is a good place to end the. What? We have to? Are you sure? But they've been enjoying the calm. Are you sure?
It's
Well, I
time
just
to
spoke
introduce
with
tater tots.
All right, guys. I hate to say this. I just spoke with our bosses at Duran Region Production, and they've insisted on adding some sort of drama to the series so far because Arc 7 has had none of it so far.
The secret recipe's been stolen.
So close.
It was a scrap.
So close. My dear friends, the recipe is not the most valuable thing on this train.
The recipe isn't on this train.
Well, the recipe for the tater tot or the drink or whatever the thing is. That's not the most valuable
recipe's
thing
not the
on
most
this train.
valuable thing. It's the recipe for the drink.
The recipe for the drink, let me be particular, is not the most valuable thing on the train. Can you take a guess as to what is? And let me add this little detail. Maybe not valuable to everybody, but valuable to somebody in particular.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Is there an item?
No! Daisy!
Rayquaza's on this train.
Rayquaza comes down and is like, bro, someone stole the flute, man.
Look,
Sky
you
Melodica
thought you
one.
had to come to me, but I'm just here now, so let's get this over
I
with.
just showed up. I know I'm literally the size of the train itself, but wait a minute, there's a legendary item missing. No. There's something very important to one person here in particular that you guys found earlier in this episode. And with that,
Voltorb flip?
so close. You feel the train all of a sudden jolt as somebody has pulled the emergency lever. The train all of a sudden gets the brakes on and rushes to a quick stop.
No.
Everything is
So we're
locked.
doing this again.
We're doing this again. You hear in the abyss of the train, just the screams and cries of random Pokemon everywhere. One voice stands loud though, and you can hear what they say very quickly. Somebody has stolen my coin. And with that, we will end this episode.
Why you gotta do G-Mini like that?
G-Mini became important. In fact, it's not even me. You know, originally I was going to have the recipe be stolen. No. You guys chose the important character in this
G-Mini
episode.
became this episode.
It's all your fault. You know, G-Mini could have had a nice normal life as a standard Gimmighoul, but you guys decide to make him be important. And so as a
Look.
result,
What do you mean
Gave things away.
decided?
Nobody can say I don't add anything to this show.
I could have stolen from the rich. Instead, I steal from the poor because you guys chose to make the poor important.
Anirudh, this says more about you than it does about us, buddy.
Absolutely. I'm not denying it. I'm evil. That's why I'm here. Join us next time as we introduce a new mystery. I have good news for you. You've got like 12 different detectives that I've made up on this train, so somebody's solving this thing.
It's gonna take 6 episodes, and Kyle's gonna be the one on trial.
Not only am I gonna find this coin, I'm gonna find all 998 more of them.
On the train.
Nope, this is Rose's mission.
Rose has decided, you know what? Forget the mystery dungeon campaign in general. I got coins to find, bro. I'm out of here.
Using
Listen,
my
the
aura
world might
dowsing
be ending in a
abilities.
year, but that's a year from now. Get this G-Mini Ghoul his coins tomorrow.
If we get Goldengo, he can stave off Hoopa.
Guys, here's the real secret. Goldengo is
Hold on,
actually a
hold on.
recruit.
We gotta hold on,
Thank God,
folks.
we gotta find him.
we gotta run some calcs, folks.
We have to find the Goldengo as the recruit. We gotta get him there.
No, that's the thing. Gimmighoul can't be a recruit, but Goldengo can be a recruit.
There you have it, folks.
Bam, right there. That's the whole reason why they're important. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Join us in the post-game show if you're a Patreon member and would like to hear what these calcs are all about, because I don't know what they are. And join us next time for the real start of plot, because we've spent 5 episodes on a train, or getting to a train, specifically.
Much like
Um,
Arc 6.
Much like Arc 6. Very true, actually. This is Arc 6 all over again, basically. Join us next time. Thanks, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in the way, shape, or form that you do. I have been your PM, your DVJ man himself.
I've been Mohammed playing Kyle.
I've been Daisy playing Rose.
And I want you to know, it's their fault. It's not mine. I was going to make it Sir Kringle's recipe, but no, they wanted to have an emotional moment, and so I had to ruin it for them.